Welcome to another Farm Town Misadventure with Charlie Many Layers and JJ. In this episode, we'll be showing you how to get rid of those spaces between your crop fields by using the settings in the preferences. Plus, we'll explain the other settings in preferences as of September of 2025. If this video helps you, click on like and subscribe. If you have questions, don't hesitate to ask. Enjoy. These crops I have over here were planted multi-layer, but using the spaces between the fields, which is what the normal setting is when people first start playing Farm Town. We'll go up here and we'll double check this, and I'll show you exactly where it is. We come up here onto the upper top, and right next to where it looks like the little speaker is a wrench. You click on that wrench, and here we have it. And one we're going to be dealing with is the space between fields. Right now it's set as like this, so we will show the space between the fields. While we're here, we'll go ahead and explain a little bit of the rest of this. If you want your crops to show, you have it clicked. If you want them to hide, you unclick it. If you want to show your ground cover, you have it clicked. If you don't want to have it shown, you unclick it. If you want to show your trees, you have them clicked, unclicked, don't show them, etc. Also for the same for your decorations and for your flowers, your buildings, your ponds, which includes lakes, seashores, and ponds, any water you want to show, you have it clicked. If you want it to be hidden, you unclick it. Now this doesn't, if you hide it, doesn't mean it's not there. It's still there. Anytime you have harvesting or etc., that you have to have it showing, not being hid. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to find the waters to harvest. Tools, whether we hide them or not. Farm pass decorations, regular facilities, seasonal decorations, showing service and client facilities, showing ships or not, showing your animal buildings or not. This is when you're on your screen, on your farm. Down here, we have, if you want to show feedback as you and others are working on your farm, you have that clicked. If you don't want to see them, you unclick it. Showing animals when you're not at home. In other words, when you're going to somebody else's farms, do you want to see their animals or not? If you don't, you unclick it. Transparency for your dispatch train. I leave it unclicked because I want to see that train as clear as I possibly can. If you have it dispatched and you want this, it'll show it as in a dim image for your train. Down here is you can freeze the animals, otherwise they're wandering around. Compressed graphics. This is for those who have very little RAM memory in their computers. It helps a little bit to load faster. And it also uses less memory that way. High definition graphics. This is only set while you're on there. If I set it now, it'll set it, but the next time I reload it, automatically goes off. This is used for if you're making screenshots or photos of your farm. Makes it a little bit better defined. Otherwise, it tends to be a little bit fuzzy compared to what it looked like 5 years ago. Here's the one that removing the space between fields. We currently have it set off, so we will have them spaces. Then we have show funeral facilities, if you want them to be shown or not. Religious facilities, whether you want them to be shown or not. Neighborhood chain contest, if you want to participate in that, you have to have that clicked. Also with the ships, if you want to participate in the ships and have ships, you have to have that clicked in order to have your ports open. You can have all the ships in the world, but they won't work unless you have that enabled. I do not have ships here, so I have it disabled. And auto select tools. This works most of the time, and especially if you're on your neighbor's farms. And then down here is whatever language you're using within farm town. If we change that, all these words would change. Up on top, right here on the corners, first off, we have show farm cash items. If I have that clicked and the other one unclicked, the only thing it will show is farm coin items. In other words, the roads and the fences wouldn't show, but any farm cash facilities or farm cash items such as the flag would be shown. Otherwise, it wouldn't be shown if this was not clicked. Currently, I have them both clicked, so everything is being shown. And you can set everything up here on by clicking on all, or you can click everything off from here by clicking here. That clicks off, this clicks on. And you notice these two did not change up here, but everything else changes. Now everything up here is turned on. And that's how preferences work. And we do have it set. We will have spaces between our fields. So we'll show you how that works. Say we was over here and we wanted to put in some crop area. We go to our toolbox, and the third one over is the plowing area. We click down here. Okay, I'm going to put in a 4X, which I believe is this one right here. This is a 4x4. So each one of those will have 16 fields there. And say we're going to put them right there. We click, and they're there. And we click down here. And I have to get it where it goes there. Okay, now we have a total of 32 fields there. That's okay if that's what you like and if you want your farm to have that. However, you have less, you're only having 32 there, and you could, if you have those spaces removed, you'll be able to put more in the same space. So we'll go to our preferences again. And we come down here to click on that, remove that space, And we click here. Now, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to pick up the 5x5. Okay, okay. I did the 4x4. I'm going to go to the 5x5. And you'll see that I'm going to put it right up here where the same one is. Except I can put it in right there. Okay, there's 5x5. And you'll see that we've got 5x5s in the same space as 4x4s took with spaces. There you have 32. Here you have a total of 50 fields that you can use. This is all in single layer. If you wanted to go multiple layers, there'd be more. If you have questions, don't hesitate to ask. And if this has helped you, click on like. Happy farming, and thank you.